Hi, this is Anne from the UX research team at GitLab. I wanted to share with you a small update to the handbook. Basically, we added a page focused on usability testing, which you can see here. And you might wonder why this was needed, as all of you obviously do lots of usability testing already. And it is because we have this company-wide initiative to improve SaaS. And more specifically, this quarter, there was a KR focused on understanding the impact of our SaaS-related changes more quickly. And the proposal to do that, to be able to understand the impact of SaaS-related changes more quickly, is to have a small set, namely 3 metrics, that we collect during usability testing that will help us to measure the impact of the changes you're proposing. And yeah, these metrics needed a home. So on this usability testing page, you find a table which outlines the different metrics, how we're measuring them, and why we're measuring them. And I briefly want to talk you through them. The first metric is task success, or a completion rate per task, because we ultimately want users to succeed in reaching their goal. The second one is focused on task difficulty or task easiness. And it is the same question that we asked during CMS. It's the single ease question, and you might be familiar with this wording. The third metric we want to collect is a adjective rating scale, which is highly correlated to SaaS. And basically, we ask users about the user friendliness of GitLab, and they respond on with an adjective, with a word that is highly correlated to the SaaS numeric score, which is great. The first 2 metrics are being collected on a task level, and the third metric, the adjective rating scale, is only collected at the very end after all tasks are completed. So basically, going forward, whenever you evaluate a SaaS-specific solution or really anything you work on that is user-facing and you feel it might have an impact on SaaS, we highly, highly recommend to collect these 3 metrics as part of your solution validation. In addition to that, you actually also want to understand, where the current implementation is at when it comes to these 3 metrics. So how does GitLab today perform against these 3 metrics? Because assessing this will give you a baseline and a benchmark, so to speak, against which you can compare your solution against. So this was a brief outlook on what is going to happen, or what we're basically proposing and what I would love for you to try moving forward. And you can take off now if you want and just enjoy this page, or you stay for 1.5 more minutes, and I'll show you what I did in user testing to kind of help you with getting started there. So friends of user testing, follow me along. If you want to set up a new unmoderated test to assess these usability metrics, you can go and create a test from a template. And within the team template section, you'll find a usability metrics template. And I'm just clicking myself quickly through the panel setup, the screening setup, because I really want to get to the test plan summary, which is already pre-populated here, which you just need to edit according to your own tasks. So for the purpose of this template, I used my personal blog, enjoy, and I put a scenario in which you, of course, need to edit according to your feature. But here is basically the structure. So we always have a task. Here it is, you enjoyed reading the blog post and you want to leave a comment. That is the task. And then following that, we'll ask the easiness rating, the task difficulty rating. So overall, this task was followed by a verbal response asking why they gave that score. And then we have the next task, again, followed by the single ease question with the verbal response. And then lastly, our adjective rating scale focused on the SaaS. And again, verbal score, why they gave this score. And the same is actually also in the usability testing script template, but I'm running out of time. So take a look yourself and shoot any questions my way.